Good afternoon. Thursday evening, May 7th. Little correction from this morning. Again, I want to talk about recall petition and removing the chief judge from Marinette County because I and other parents in this county are fed up. We're fed up with the 14th Amendment rights violations by the family court in Marinette County. We're fed up with custodial interference that goes unchecked. We are fed up with ex parte communications between judges, child support, and attorneys. If you're represented not ex parte, pro se. We're fed up with the gender bias, the guardian ad litem's, not being able to defend yourself, have a fair trial, due process, commissioners like Nancy Calgren trampling your rights, not having fair and impartial hearings, and false allegations. This is about my son, Jackson, and this county is not going to forget who I am after I'm done. Little correction over the numbers, because Google, like I've said before, I laugh at Google when it comes to my business because of my customers' Google and symptoms. But in Marinette County, we need 25%, not of the last race when Judge Morrison was elected. He had 12,475 votes. I got a really good friend helping me out with all these figures and stuff. We actually need 25% of what the governor of this state, Tony Evers, did. Thank God this is such a Republican county, because the numbers that Evers put up, just a joke. I think he received a total of 6,110 votes. So we need this petition that we need 1,528 signatures to basically recall Judge Morrison. And I fully understand a recall. It's just going to give him another opportunity to run another race. But this is about sending a message to the county again about all the things I've mentioned. And here I sit a year and a half later, had to get some things straight in my life. Was drinking pretty heavily, but I'm better. I have ditched the alcohol. I have focused solely on my business, and I still don't have placement with my son. One, because of a scorned mother, but two, because of false allegations, the violations of the Marinette County Family Court, and my 14th Amendment, on and on and on. And let me tell you, my inbox also tells me that there are a lot of individuals in this county that are fed up. So this is going to be sending a message to Morrison and the court, because he is the Chief Justice. I have called and made complaints, fell on deaf ears, hung up on by public servants. Bullshit. Guess what? There are voices in this county. This county has some 42,000 residents. And if he only received 12,000 votes or whatever, just a mere fraction. And then Evers, ridiculous at 6,100. That tells you where this county leans. So again, I'm about sending a message, and they're not going to forget who I am. They know who I am. And we're going to push this thing forward. I've also been doing some research, and again, back to my friend helping me, there's some very strict standards that come with a recall. There's a petition that has to be filed. It has to be filed in a certain format where I'm gathering that together. We're going to be filing that with the clerk of courts when I'm ready. And then we'll have 60 days to push that, to have them certify the recall, and then move forward with this thing. And again, this is about a pissed off father who had his rights violated and trampled by the Marinette County court system, starting with Calgren. Now it's Commissioner Evans, their backup from Ocano, and other judges. And it doesn't matter if it's Judge Morrison, Judge Miller, Judge from Ocano, which is another one of their backups, or Judge Connolly. All of them. They're all in bed together. They all trample the rights when it comes to family matters, and that shit needs to stop. So this isn't going to solve everything, and I'll be getting together a federal lawsuit. I will. Mark my words. I have been interacting with and reaching out. Hundreds of individuals across this county have been reaching out. Some of them in the legal background, which is very interesting. Common thread: they all hate Calgren. They have not been done right by judges like Morrison or the county. So here we the people come. It takes a voice. And if it's one thing my dad taught me, I am one driven individual and nobody tells me no. I will find a way. And I still don't have my son. I love my son Jackson to death, and it stings the position I am in. But the courts, again, everything, my rights, everything, it's not for lack of trying. It's shitty gals, rights violations, and everything else. But we the people of Marinette County are coming. So make it a great Thursday.